I think it's important for every multifamily company to have a feedback strategy because it just helps you be successful in the multifamily industry. We were able to create an internal management refresher course alongside SatisFacts for all of our team members, just to help them learn more about the surveys for their personal development and performance. We do encourage all of our property managers and assistant managers to review the emails as they come in. We also have, again, along with our performance plan, we encourage them to go in at least once a month and review their dashboards and use the action plan quarterly too, just to set goals for the team for the community improvement. It does help us too at the exec level to kind of see trends with the communities and kind of helps us determine where our focus needs to go and where our employee training needs are. But it also gives us a chance to recognize our team's strengths too. We love to do shout outs when our teams are performing well and that positive feedback comes in. And then, of course, when concerns come through and those surveys come back a little bit more negative, it gives us a chance to open up and create that communication with our team members to help them kind of mentor and guide themselves and strengthen that relationship, but then also strengthen the relationship with our residents. With these surveys, because we have the performance plan kind of built and catered around this SatisFacts dashboard, it helps us really promote the SatisFacts surveys. We give all of the printed collateral to our on-site teams and additional training on how to use this dashboard. So that way they're empowered and they're comfortable promoting it at the leasing, at the move-in stage on forward. With them promoting the surveys and our residents completing the surveys, I feel like that helps the residents know there is a place. Not only do they have the on-site teams to share feedback, but it gives them a chance to share feedback on a corporate level as well. They know that their voices are being heard on site, but then in the bigger picture too for their communities through these surveys. And I feel like that helps because, you know, when there is an issue, they have several outlets on how to reach our team and how to provide us feedback. And then they feel comfortable in their communities. So when they do go to the online platform, they're really just focusing on that positive interaction because we've provided all of these useful outlets for them to share their feedback. So this is probably one of the things that I love the most because even though I'm on the marketing department, I am the resident retention specialist. So I actually manage all of our online reputation for our portfolio. There's two things. One, it always amazes me how different the industry is from 10, 15 years ago. I love seeing how much more educated our renters are than they were 10, 15 years ago. You know, whereas before they just looked for an apartment home and it was just that, it was their apartment home. Now they know more about the property management companies. They ask more questions. They provide more feedback. And with these surveys, I love, one of the things that always shocks me is how detailed they are with providing feedback. Like they don't just answer the questions and rate us. They also provide a lot of additional feedback, almost like they're homeowners. Like they tell us about the landscaping and all the little nooks and crannies, things that typically you wouldn't think people pay attention to. They do. They're more educated. They're more involved in their community. They're home a lot more often. And I love seeing that feedback of it. They have that ownership in their communities, and I like that. I love that they host a biannual performance review. I think it's good when when Sync and our teams are all talking about the same ideas and the same goals and the same vision in the multifamily industry. But then to have your education team come in and also speak that same language and kind of reiterate those same goals and, the national standards in the multifamily industry and anything that's changing and things to be on the lookout for. I really just feel like it's super supportive. It's another perspective on the same goals and the same vision that we have. So it really helps having them just support us fully.